Hello guys, and welcome back to some more FIFA 17 Ultimate Team content. Today, what I'm going to be doing is going through the Manchester United team for FIFA 17. Going to give you my player rating predictions and show you how I think Jose Mourinho is actually going to sort of line them up and just show you the formation as well. So it's a pretty cool video. If you want to see more of this, like I'll do separate teams in the BPL, maybe even if we have time, go to the Serie A, Bundesliga. Let me know what team you want to see next. And if we do continue doing this sort of short series, where do you think Man United are going to finish next season? Just predict that in the comments. But if you want to see more, drop a like. If we can push for over 250, that'd be awesome. If you are needing Ultimate Team coins, head over to FIFAUltimateTeamCoins.com. Links below in the description. Use the code Fuji, get yourself that discount. Or if you are wishing to purchase games, head over to G2A and also use the code Fuji. So the formation I think Jose Mourinho will use next season is definitely going to be the 4-2-3-1 formation. He might have some sort of slight adaptation to that, maybe change around the centre mids. One, in fact, maybe a CDM, the other will be a centre mid. I have no idea. I don't know Jose Mourinho. But with the formation, I think it's a pretty solid one. And starting off with the goalkeeper position, we do have Romero. And he came out to say that he's excited with the new appointment. So he may even try and get himself first team football. But I just can't see that happening. Like, talks broke down. We thought that De Gea was going to make the move to Real Madrid. That didn't happen. So he sort of was stuck not having first team football. But with De Gea being as good as he is, I just can't see it. So Romero, I don't see any sort of changes to his rating. He's a good backup keeper, but a backup one. 87 rated David De Gea. So I have given him the +1. Cracking keeper. He is up there with world's best, like top 3 goalkeeper in the world. I don't know how you would arrange that. Maybe Neuer number 1, David De Gea second, Lloris. You could even throw Buffon in the mix really if it was top 4. I don't know. To be honest, I think he is definitely up there with top 3, and he's just a cracking keeper. And like I was saying with Romero, he's not going to be able to get first team football if David De Gea is around. So yeah, could definitely see him starting next season. And yeah, he's just a very good keeper. So on to the right back position, and we have Darmian. He did have a few injuries last season, which just wasn't that great. But as a whole, I think he played quite well. I wouldn't go as far as upgrading him though. I would just keep the rating exactly the same, and I could definitely see Mourinho getting a lot out of this player. He's still young and he's got a lot of potential. Definitely first team choice. So we have the first Manchester United's new signing, and it is Eric Bailly. I don't know exactly how you say his name, but what I've heard is Mourinho came out to the media to say that he's not quite sure on this signing and he's after John Stones. I think that's all paper talk, to be honest. He wouldn't go ahead and purchase a defender to say that the next day. But with Bailly, what I've seen of him, he's strong, he's physical, he's a good defender, a good upcoming youngster. And with Mourinho, he's now got the opportunity to mould him into whatever defender he likes. So as long as he puts the effort in, I can see Bailly being a very, very good defender. Marcos Rojo, 79 rated. So I have given him a downgrade, and he played the majority of the games last season as a left back. And personally, I don't really reckon on him too much. And with Luke Shaw returning into the picture, I can't see him playing in that left back position. Is he going to start over Smalling? No, he's not. So I can't see him really getting too much first team football, and EA will probably release him as a left back, but I think centre back would be awesome. But yeah, I can't really see him getting too much game time. 83 rated Chris Smalling. Now he had a solid season, but I don't know whether or not I would give him an upgrade to an 84. That is very, very high. So I'm undecided, to be honest. I probably would say that he deserves one. Whether or not EA are going to actually give him an 84 rated card, that's down to them. But overall, he's a good player. He's definitely going to get that first team football. And I was hoping that if John Stones did sign, like I was saying in the other video yesterday, that partnership, Smalling and Stones together, that would be fantastic for England. But Smalling, good defender, and I could see him just getting even better. Moving over to the left back position, and we have Luke Shaw. It was such a shame that he received this leg break, because before his injury, he was class. Very, very good. He looked promising as well. So I hope that he doesn't sort of have a similar situation to Falcao, where he got injured and he came back and he was just awful. So with Luke Shaw, I wish him all the best. If he can sort of bring back that form, he's going to be a very, very good player for Man United. So yeah, wish him luck. 77 rated card. So I stuck Ander Herrera in that centre mid position because he does like to track back, win back the ball. Like defensively, he's not that bad. And yeah, he's just a very, very good player. But in my opinion, if Mourinho doesn't use him, then I can't see him staying at United. He's got the talent, he just needs game time. But personally, I think you will be seeing Herrera not start, maybe be brought on as a sub, and then if he proves himself in Mourinho's eyes, then yeah, he could in fact get first team football. But he is a good player. player, and yeah, I'm excited to see sort of the lineup Manchester United come out with. So Blind played most of last season as a centre-back, but personally, I can't really see that happening the season to come with the signing of Bali. So I don't know whether or not he's going to be getting the card as a centre-back or a CDM. Personally, I think EA would release him as a centre-back, but then again, if they do that, I could see him getting a slight upgrade, maybe not overall on his rating, but in the defensive areas. But whether or not Mourinho deploys him as a CDM or a centre-back, I don't know. But yeah, with Blind, he's not a bad defender, actually. I quite like him. Bastian Schweinsteiger, he's gone. Well, he hasn't gone yet, but you know what I mean. Like, he is getting old, and I can't see him featuring in Mourinho's side. PSG were actually after him, well, that was rumoured, because they were looking for a new leader, as Ibrahimovic has come to Manchester United. But with Schweinsteiger, I've given him a downgrade. I can see his pace getting a huge cut. So he's still a good player, but he's getting old, and that's expected. Like, he's not the Schweinsteiger that everyone used to know. So there's too much competition in the attack for Wayne Rooney, and I definitely can see EA release him as a cam or centre mid. Like for England, he was playing as a centre mid. For Man United, it was like cam centre mid. I'm not really too sure. But Rooney, like, he's still a good player, but I can definitely see him getting a downgrade. And it's not necessarily because he had an awful season, but 86 rated is very, very high. And in the eyes of EA, I don't think Rooney's done enough to warrant that rating. So I can definitely see that downgrade. But overall, like I said, Rooney is still a good player, and I can see Mourinho getting a little bit out of him, maybe in that sort of centre mid position. But I think soon he's going to probably make the way for a few of these youngsters that are coming through. On to the right centre mid position, and we have Schneiderlin, and although he didn't really have the best of seasons, the last one that just passed, I wouldn't go as far as actually downgrading him. With Mourinho being appointed as the new manager, I can definitely see him getting a lot out of this player. So I don't know what EA are going to do. They could downgrade him with the way that he was playing. I think it would be a little bit harsh. Stick him the same, and yeah, see what he can offer next season to come. I really do dislike this guy, Fellaini. I personally think that just alone his elbows, he should get downgraded to a silver. But no, seriously, I have given him the downgrade to 77. He's just not a good player, honestly. I don't like anything about Fellaini. A lot of Man United fans will agree. They hate the guy. He should not be in Manchester United's team. No way. With the legacy that comes with Man United, and you drop Fellaini, no, it's just wrong. No. So to my knowledge, Michael Carrick has actually signed a new one-year deal, and I know he hasn't been playing to the best of his ability, but he is getting old, so that is expected. But I think that he is going to probably be in that starting 11 team just because of his experience. But let me know, how do you think Mourinho is going to use him? Because he is still, in my eyes, a really, really good player, and yeah, he's just fantastic for experience. He's done a lot with the Manchester United team over the years, so yeah, I quite like him. So Depay really didn't have a good season, and he was pretty much a flop, and I think that alone deserves a downgrade. But I wouldn't go as far to say that I think he's going to be a bad player in the future, but he needs to do something, because the likes of Martial and just the whole range of attackers, he's going to have to do a lot to get into this Man United starting 11. But for me, he just needs to sort of put in the work and see what happens. I miss the Aston Villa Ashley Young. He's just not that good anymore. But to be fair to him, like, he has been shifted around a lot. Naturally, he's a winger. He's a left winger. But he was like playing at left back at one point. I don't really understand that. Like, he's not good defensively, is he? He's tiny. He's going to get shrugged off the ball. So to be fair to him, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with him and his career. I can't see him playing at Man United for much longer. Let me know your thoughts on that. But for me, he's just not that good. Man United's best player last season is Anthony Martial. And a lot of people were unsure whether or not he was going to live up to the big price tag. But he has been outstanding. And he's only going to get better with age. And like I was saying, like Ashley Young, Depay, he's really going to push them out of that starting 11 spot. So for me, Martial starts. He's incredible. He's quick. He's skillful. And he's got an eye for goal as well, so I can see him just getting so good. Really am excited. So I'm a little unsure on Mata's future. He's still, in my opinion, a good player. That's why I haven't downgraded him at all. He played the majority of last season as a right mid, and yeah, like I said, he didn't really play that bad. But with the signing, well, with the potential signing of Pogba, with Mkhitaryan as well in that right mid position, I just don't know what's going to happen with Mata, and it's a shame really, because he has been playing well. So there you go. I don't think he deserves a downgrade nor an upgrade. I'll stick him as an 84. Will he sign or will he not? Paul Pogba. I have decided to leave him in the video today. Otherwise, if I didn't, a lot of people would be saying, where's Paul Pogba? He signed for Manchester United. Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. I personally think it's going to happen, but it's just one of those things. Like, Man United do get linked with a lot of these players, and usually in the past it has just been all paper talk, but I can see this one happening. Paul Pogba to the Premier League would be outstanding, and I would sit him right in the middle in that cam position. Oh, he's gonna, what a team Man United are actually putting together. If they sign Paul Pogba, outstanding. So in the right mid position we have Jesse Lingard, and I really like the look of this guy. He had a pretty decent season, the last one that just went by, and personally I think a silver is just not fair. I wouldn't upgrade him too much, but I think a 76 rated gold is fair in my opinion anyway. Let me know if you agree with that. But he's a good player, played the majority of the games as a right mid, so he could in fact get a centre mid card, a right mid, I have no idea. But like I said, I like the look of him, and I think he's going to be a good player in the future. Adnan Januzaj, what a flop. Like, seriously, what a flop. He went to Borussia Dortmund on loan, didn't really have the best of seasons there. He's now back at Man United, and how in God's name is he gonna start? No way, just no. He is a 74 rated silver. He's awful. So each year that goes by, Valencia just seems to keep getting worse and worse, which is a shame because I remember him like a couple of years ago, maybe a little bit more than a couple of years ago. He was insane, man. Like his pace, his crossing, his shooting has always been a little bit sketchy. Like I remember one season he did pick up with quite a few goals, but his main asset was to get down the line and whip those crosses in, and all of a sudden he's just not good anymore. So yeah, it's a shame to see what has happened to his career, and just likewise with Januzaj, I can't see him getting in the team. So another new signing for Manchester United, and we have the 85 rated Mkhitaryan. Is he going to play as well in the BPL like he did in the Bundesliga? That's up for debate. I personally think he will. He's got the quality, he's incredible on the ball, and he just can get a whole load of assists. Like, he's a very, very good player, and I think he's going to be very important for the Man United side. You could easily give him an 86 rated card, but I didn't really want to go too overboard, so 85 is about right. So on to the striker position, and the first one we have is Marcus Rashford. I really do like the look of this guy, but I don't know how much game time he's actually going to get in the Man United team. Let me know what you think about it, because he has a lot of potential and he needs game time, and so it's fair. Like, a lot of people are saying they think he's going to be a silver. I personally thought that he would be released as a non-red gold, so I thought I'd meet you guys in the middle, giving him that 74 rated silver card, and he's just going to be really overpowered on FIFA 17, but a cracking player for the future if he gets game time. And to finish off the full starting 11, we do have another new signing. Ibrahimovic is in the BPL. I have given him that 90 rated card. He had the best season of his life, and he deserves an upgrade. I could see EA downgrading him just because he's getting old, but he deserves that 90 rated card, and it would be absolutely insane. And what can you say with Ibra? He has the quality, and I think that a lot of success is coming to this Manchester United team. It's amazing. It looks incredible. It's going to be fantastic for head-to-head, but that is my potential lineup, guys. That is how I think Mourinho is going to set them out. Let me know if you want to see more of this. I love putting it together. It was super fun to make. So yeah, drop in the comment section other teams that you want me to do, and if you have enjoyed, drop a like. If we can push over 250, that'd be fantastic. Where do you think Man United are going to finish? And I'll see you on my next video. Team out. Peace.